Hi buddy, Paul here from Ballistic Blood Bullets, and wow, you know how it is? You wait years and years and years searching and waiting for a film that you just cannot lay your hands on. This for me is one of those movies. Yep, finally I have been able to find The Wild Eye. This is a movie that I've wanted to see for well over a decade and have spent almost as long searching, waiting for it to get a proper release. Until now it's only ever been available to my knowledge in widescreen and English language on Japanese VHS, and on two occasions had an opportunity to bid for it on eBay, but both times lost out, and just have not been able to see this film, but also have wanted to add it to my collection. Finally it gets a release in the digital format on DVD, and delighted to receive it. This is OCCHIO Selvaggio, aka The Wild Eye, from 1967, Italian made goodness, from the Mondo shockumentary films that were prevalent and quite notorious during the 60s and 70s, directed by Paolo Cavara, starring Philip Leroy, Delia Picardo and Gabrielle Tinti. This is the 2-3-5-1 Technicolor English dubbed release of the film. Could not be more delighted about it. Let's delve on into it and I'll tell you more about this film that I waited so very long to see. And also just a big thank you and shout out to a huge YouTuber returning to YouTube after just probably about 3 years away, and that is Extro the Mutilator. Great guy, do check out his channel. Thank you so much for the heads up on this one. Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks so much. OCCHIO Selvaggio, aka The Wild Eye, directed by Paolo Cavara, documentary filmmaker and famous, even infamous, for his Mondo shockumentary feature films, starting out in 1962 with Mondo Cane, alongside two other infamous real-life documentary film-style directors, Gualtiero Jacopetti and Franco Prosperi, who together would go on to make the startlingly realistic Goodbye Uncle Tom in 1971, another must-see excellent movie. A politically charged docudrama fueled with outrage against an American nation and the treatment of black people since slavery. Along with Jacopetti and Prosperi, Cavara's technical skill at directing and filmmaking stood him in good stead when he broke into more mainstream filmmaking, adding a gritty edge to proceedings on screen and to performances from his actors. Just check out his offbeat spaghetti western Deaf Smith and Johnny Ears from 1973, and particularly his superb giallo horror Black Belly of the Tarantula from 1971. Black Belly of the Tarantula, made in 1971, as I say, a very well-crafted tale of an inspector investigating serial crimes of a macabre nature, where victims are paralysed and fully aware of their attacker ripping their bellies open with a razor-sharp knife in a style reminiscent of the deadly black wasp killing its tarantula prey. Now it is Paolo Cavara's documentary style of filmmaking crossing over into the mainstream through that which befitted him so well in his Mondo mainstream hybrid with The Wild Eye in 1967. The Wild Eye is a daring film revolving around a small group of would-be Mondo documentary filmmakers who stage events to then shoot shocking scenes on camera. The tagline of the film screams he used a camera like most men use a woman. It sees things you wouldn't dare look at. An indictment perhaps of how abstract and reviling the world can be in the control of mankind. The Wild Eye is almost a film within a film. What we think we are seeing in front of camera and what takes place behind it. Daring filmmaking from the Italians and likely one of the precursor boundary breakers to the likes of Ruggiero Deodata's Cannibal Holocaust. The Wild Eye is fundamentally director Paolo Cavari's footnote condemnation of the Mondo features he and his colleagues came to fame making, and a behind-the-camera revelation into the audience brought to light before the very camera for all the world to see. Daring, fascinating and evolving, but perhaps also somewhat hypocritical, of Paolo Cavara, having established his filmmaking career off the back of the Mondo shockumentaries. Whatever the case, The Wild Eye is a fascinating testament to this subgenre and deserving of casting your eye over. The Wild Eye, 1967, OCCHIO, Selvaggio. Let me know your thoughts on this one, if you've seen it, if you're looking forward to seeing it. If this video has piqued your interest, do leave your comments below. Very much look forward to reading them and discussing this very, very hard to come by film. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye for now.